Hi everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here, and this is the January 2023 Pro Tournament Grand Final between Twilight Alicorn and Mini Smoke. This is going to be an incredible matchup. They have both barreled their way throughout the Azure and Crimson blocks to get to this huge matchup, and now after a month they have made it back to the top of the mountain and will be facing each other for the Pro title. In this matchup, Mini Smoke is looking to become one of the most dominant champions of all time, because if they should win here, not only will they continue to be Pro Champion, but they will also break the record for highest win streak at 8 wins. If they also win this matchup, they will tie one of the toughest records to get, which is most tile defenses. Currently that is at about 3, but if they do win this, they'll get to 2. And then if they win the next tile defense, they will then tie the record for that. So it should be very interesting to see how they go. Already starting right off the bat, we've got Twilight Alicorn hitting in with their Bladeborn as expected. It'll be very interesting to see what Mini Smoke ends up picking for this matchup, so we'll have to see how things go. Mini Smoke is notorious for using OTK decks, however I believe they will most likely take a much more safer approach in this matchup, as there is so much on the line. It's very rare to have such a dominant reign that Mini Smoke has had, so they're doing incredibly well. And we're going to see if they can really hold on to it. Twilight is known as one of the best rookies ever at this stage. Obviously a very dominant rookie champion. And when they entered the pros, they came in on a 6-match win streak before they eventually did lose to Lucky, whom in this tournament they actually defeated to get to this grand final. So Twilight is firing on all cylinders, and Mini Smoke is looking deadly as ever. Starting with a star hand, it's going to allow them to search their deck for 5 cards, and for each card they add, Twilight's going to get a health point. So it'll be interesting to see how many do they grab, because in the situation you want to OTK someone, you want to give them too many health, and it looks like they're actually grabbing quite a few, so this could be a little bit of a longer match. Thank you again to the current Master Tactician APOC for judging this matchup on short notice. We do appreciate you, sir. Wish we could have done commentary, but sometimes you gotta roll with the punches. Card displacement already from Mini Smoke. This is not a good sign. So why the reason that card displacement is such a scary omen in MonTac is for the fact that it legit takes a card out of your enemy's hand, and with how aggressive MonTac decks can get, generally when this is done, it means that the match could potentially be over any second. So this game could be incredibly quick. For all we know, we are looking at a very, very likely OTK super fast into the game. I don't remember what the current roll was. I'll have to just double check that here. But we're looking at a roll of 5 for turn, leaving that gives me a lot of options. Twilight has less cards than the Perish. They've got 2 fighters? So they do have Operator online with a Fake Carver if they have that strategy. At least an Operator though, so I think they will have a way to deal with any sort of OTK from Mini Smoke here, but Mini Smoke's going to have to be extremely careful. This is going to be a very delicate matter. Adding more and more cards. So Twilight then goes... So this is surely a Starlight Wrath getting queued up here. Twilight's going to go to 15 health, which means that that's going to be a lot of damage Mini Smoke has to get on the board to compensate for drawing so many cards. Max 10 is going to drop Twilight back down to a total health of 10. So we're definitely looking at an OTK at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, we could be looking at the game already ending this close, this early into the matchup, which would be almost unprecedented for a grand final. Thrust the Dragon off of Descent of the Dragon. This is a great combo for drawing even more cards. In this game, you don't lose the check out. Basically, in this game, you refill at the end of every turn till you have 5 cards, and that's why they're going crazy with all the draws. Black King is even seeing play here. They're going to need to Twilight should definitely be on guard. I'm not sure if they're ready for this, because this is looking... Here he is, Black King hits the field. Black King is looking incredibly dangerous at this point. This is where Operator is going to need to be played. Wow, is this a Black King Starlit OTK? Because this is very unusual. Never had that happen before. Black King has seen on and off play, but it wasn't really a big deal. So the fact that it's actually getting showcased cold turkey like this is just incredible. And it looks like they're just going to send the requirements there for Black King, Rebellion Breaker, and Rebirth. Both have differing abilities. Rebirth allows you to bring back the Black King a turn after it perishes, and Rebellion Breaker boosts the Black King to double power when it faces a monster with a high original power. This is great when your enemy plays a synergy monster to defend themselves. Prometheus is looking pretty nasty. Also, when it enters conflicts, tactical cards cannot be played, so that's going to stop Savage Dual Shield and a lot of those normal counters. It's looking very, very dangerous at this point. So I'm not sure what Twilight is thinking at this point. Would you go Operator at this stage? Probably not. That Extreme Max 10 is also really, really nice because that really brings Twilight back down to 10, makes the max health point 10, which is really, really good at that point. I'm not sure how this is going to go though. Okay, and Starlit Wrath is coming down, which means we're going to get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 cards in hand. We're looking at 16 attacks onto Prometheus. Holy smokes, that's more than enough to get the win here. Twilight needs to be thinking about that war. Oh, they need to go Operator into War Gear, and I think they could survive. Oh, dude, this is just murderous. This is crazy. They're going to send 2 cards. It looks like, is it 2 Octais potentially? Holy smokes. This is lethal, dude. This is actually insane. So the Octais, when they're shuffled back or when they're sent to the Perish Pile, activate, forcing your enemy to basically shuffle 2 random cards from their hand. So they've already gotten rid of 1 card. Now they're getting rid of 2 more cards, leaving with only 1 card left in hand. It's only random though, so Misway can't necessarily choose the card. Okay, leaving Twilight with 1 card in hand. Now, Mismo can see their hand. Now, we cannot not in this situation, so what is left in their hand doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is, does Twilight have Operator? So, Monomace is going to hit on that Prometheus. Very nice. Prometheus is going to go to 3,900. And another Monomace, bringing it up to 4,600. Oh my gosh. Is it 48? My apologies. 4,800 with 16 attacks. This is looking very dangerous. But remember, Operator Fate Carver gets Twilight out of the situation here. Oh my gosh, Smoke's playing from asset. He is looking to end this match fast. He's not interested in this matchup going any further. He will not be denied. Ooh, and Predator goes down. But that doesn't stop Cylon. That doesn't stop Cylon. Twilight still has access to Cylon here. Twilight has access to double Operator here, which gets them Cylon. So Cylon with a War Gear would be enough to stop this Prometheus. Prometheus wouldn't be able to get boosted. Well, it could actually get boosted, but I think the special removal would be enough to stop it. Yeah, because I need Cylon with War Gear. Cylon would be really good. Or an Operator with Fate Carver would also be really good. So this is pretty nasty. So now they're going to go Descent, which is going to boost all the guys by 300 again. Oh, that gets them just over Cylon. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that is brutal. Prometheus is hitting 5,100 with 16 attacks. So that's going to leave them without very much at all. This is a very calculated attempt from the champion, and they have just they're not wasting any time at this point. It is looking incredibly lethal. I don't know how we've gotten to this point, but it is looking super, super scary. This could be lethal immediately. Let's see what up with, ooh. I don't think he knows that it can't pop the Black King. Ooh, that works. Yeah, so he's going to use the War Gear on Prometheus, which is a great play. They will special move Prometheus, but unfortunately... Okay, Black King doesn't get the power, the additional attacks from its specialty. And then Regen comes down in response. Fade Carver would have definitely been the play here. If he had used Fade Carver, did he win the match? I think he does. I think if he had Fade Carver, Twilight was going to win this match. A very easy counter in that scenario, but unfortunately, it looks like the champion has completely taken this down. Still waiting for the fallout here. We're just over 10 minutes in. This is still the very first turn of the champion, I believe. So that has limited Twilight quite massively. We've still got another 15 attacks plus Predator, and Predator is ravenous. This is so incredibly lethal. I think this could be game if Twilight can't put down some monsters. Yeah, 10 minutes into this matchup, and it could be already over. We're looking at, apparently Twilight can't do anything. This could be quite match over. We're just going to wait to see. Just confirming now, is this the game over? Okay, it is GG. Congratulations, MeSmoke. They have won the Pro Division tournament. Very brutal matchup there, sir. You have gone on to become an incredibly dominant champion. And we'll see how you go in your next defense. That was a very quick one, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Their last matchup went for about an hour, so this was incredibly unexpected. Speechless at the moment, honestly, if I can really be honest. So this is incredibly strong, and can't wait to see what people have to deal with this. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a Pro Tournament Grand Final. Slip and you will be taken out. I'll see you guys next week. This has been Tom.